All right, hello everybody. It's Road Rage here. Yes, that's right. We're doing some more development of this farm game thingy, and I don't know if I have enough coins to really do full automation, but we're going to have to go to the talent agency and try and get someone to do some work. I think we're going to hold off on hiring the farmhand and instead hire the stocker. Mostly because the stocking shelves has proven to be a um fun. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna use the word term fun here. Come on. I thought we fixed that bug. There we go. There we go. All right, and then the stock room can go that way too. All right. Now we're just going to come around here. And we're going to... I really can't practice placing buildings if I don't have enough coin, and I need to fix that bug. So we got to get some coin in. Yes, it's a free-to-play game, but you still got to earn in-game currency. So that's what I'm doing. I'm earning in-game currency right there. So it's got to grind. This is early game, so grind, 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 grind. Hey, Stevenson, how's it going? Thanks for the ad, Steven on. I don't care. Let's see if I can figure out a way to, oh, whatever. I'll deal with the, I'll deal with the ads. I don't have any mods, so whatever, it is what it is. Grind, 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 grind. Do the grind thing. Yeah, do the grind thing. Grinding, 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 grind. I'm up to 13. We're halfway there. A little more than halfway there. Grind, grind, grind. Grind, grind, grind. Grind, grind, grind. Grind, grind, grind. Grind the wheat. Harvest. Harvest, 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 harvest. Early game's a little more annoying than getting towards the when the gameplay gets real. No, that's the whole trick, you know. We just got to grind it out. Grind it out. Grind it out. That's right. We're grinding it out. We're grinding it out, man. Getting ground out. Grinding, 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 grinding. Grinding. I think we're there. I think it's 24. Yeah, we're there. So now I got to see here in the checkout lane. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for shopping at my farm. Thank you for shopping at my farm. Thank you for shopping at my farm. Thank you. Thank you. Please come again. Thank you so much. You must be hungry. Got wheat? Thank you. Come again. Oh, enjoy. How are the wife and kids? You had a divorce, you don't say. All right. Now, do we have enough to hire another? No, we don't. We need like another harvest, 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 harvest. Do the harvesting. Yeah, do the harvesting. Harvesting, harvesting. Do the harvesting. Yeah, do the harvesting. Well, let's see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, do the harvesting. Yeah, yeah. Do the harvest. Do the harvest dance. 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 Doing the harvest dance. Doing the harvest dance. Oh yeah, doing the harvest dance. Dance, little man, dance. Dance, little man, dance. There, use that little stick. Use that little stick. Yeah, yeah. Use that little stick. Use that little stick. Yeah, yeah. He's using his stick, everybody. He's got his stick and he's not afraid to use it. Oh, doing the stickies. He's harvesting now. That's right. We have some buildings, we don't have many buildings, but it's okay. Everything's going to get refined eventually. Refine, 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 refine. Harvest, harvest, harvest it all. Harvest it all. Harvest it all. Ooh, I might call it that. Harvest it all. What do you guys think? Harvest it all. Harvest it all. Harvest it all? What do you think in the game name? Harvest it all. That might actually work. Harvest it all. Huh. That sounds like fun. Doesn't that sound like a fun game, Harvest it all? Hey, wrong way. There we go. Ooh, we got to stand here and staff it. Stand at the checkout lane and welcome everybody. Come on now. Hey, how's the wife and kids? Oh, walk away from me. Why don't you? Hey, how you? What the heck? Man, you just want to give me money and walk away. That's fine. Just throw the change right here. I'll just stand here and make sure you don't steal. Just throw money at me. There you go. Yeah, that's how we like it. Throw the money. Throw the money. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. We can hire a farmhand. Cha-ching. 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 Ooh, we can hire a cashier. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Okay, we're hiring a cashier. I'm done playing this. Let's go to the talent agency for a cashier. Come here, little cashier. I need you. Come and work for me, Miss Cashier. Let's go. All right, we got a cashier, also known as a clerk. We got a cashier. See? Hey, I was playing that. How rude. Let's see, we have Mr. Cashier and we have Mr. Stocker, and now we just need me to sit here and harvest some more. Harvest some more. Harvest some more. I might have to take 2 trips to get the field hand in. I need a field hand, yeah. I need a field hand. I need a field hand, yeah. I need a field hand. The field hand would have been smarter. The field hand would have been smarter. The field hand would have been smarter. But what did I choose? I chose to automate the farm stand instead. So this is what I'm getting for it. I got to sit here and harvest more. Harvest, 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 harvest. Hey, Gate 404. We're harvesting now. Harvest. Harvest it all. Harvest it all. Harvest, harvest, harvest it all. I'm going quirky. 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 It's harvesting time. Harvesting, 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 harvesting. We're going to do a little more harvesting. He's doing his little harvesting dance. Should we call it harvest dance or harvest it all? I'm all for harvest it all. Harvest, harvest, harvest it all. Harvest it all. Harvest, harvest, harvest it all. Harvest it all. It's going pretty good. I want to test some other items, but I need a I need a way to generate a little bit of in-game currency. because I can't afford to build a building. So we're gonna harvest a little bit. Harvesting, harvesting, harvesting. Yes, we are. We're harvesting it all. Yes, I'm on many platforms today. Many, many, many platforms. Because we're harvesting it all. Hey, come back here. Did I give you permission to go in the talent agency? We're not going to the talent agency. There we go. There we go. Gotta keep harvesting, though. Gotta keep harvesting. We only got 24 coins out of that. What the heck? What's up with that number? That didn't make any sense. Just walking out without me making any money. Wait, what? 45, 57. Okay. Oh, wait, we only had 15 in there, right? And I was up to 40 something? Okay, that made sense, I think. But how much is each crap selling for? That's the question. I have no idea what each crap sells for. Let me go to the seed store and see what each crap sells for. Carrots sell for 3 cents each. So if we're at 3 cents each and we sold 24, I should be at a lot more than that, right? You're here for what? Yepsipiasusia! Hi, Skylander's house. Oh yeah, they're just coming in and going, coming and going, coming and going. You should say hi. You should like check out the game and say, hey, I want to play this game. This game looks like it's rocking. You know, it is what it is. Gameplay. No one really wants to watch software development. You know, they'd rather watch paint dry. But I really have to make the videos and stuff. And I don't have patience for making videos, and I got to make them like a minute long. I'm only good at making them for like 15 seconds. Excuse me. You know, the part I really want to do on my system, I'm not really doing on my system. I'm doing something else. You know, I just created the replacement of DocuSign. So there's always that. So that's a selling point, I guess. I have to make the PDF converter though. That's going to be fun. Oh, so tired. Let's see. That should be 24 times 3, right? Okay, well, he walked out with 3. He walked out with nothing. He walked out with 3. He walked out with nothing. Okay, I see how that works. Do 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 do. All right, we're gonna go to the talent agency and we're gonna hire someone. We're gonna hire a field hand because we can afford a field hand now. All right, we got a field hand. Can I afford crops? That's the next question. Can I afford corn? Because that's the next one in demand. It's not crops. Can I afford corn? Can I afford corn? I can't afford corn right now. I'm going to cry. I'm so sad I can't afford corn. I can't afford corn. I need corn seed. Come get this poor farmer corn seed. I'm employing the whole neighborhood, but I got no corn seed. Oh, I can get corn seed. All right. All right, I can get corn seed now. I'm so... This is not the... Wrong spot. Wrong spot! Oh, look, it's the seed store. We gotta get corn seed. Corn seed. There we go. Now we got corn seed. Now we gotta grow corn. We gotta harvest corn. Harvest the corn. Harvest the corn. Harvest it all. Harvest it all. Harvest the corn. Harvest the corn. We got corn. We got corn. We got corn. We got corn. Harvesting corn is fun. It's fun to harvest corn. We are harvesting corn. Harvest the corn. Harvest the corn. Gonna get some corn. We are harvesting the corn. Look, see? It's not cron, it's corn. Yes, that's right. It's corn, not cron. Not like the cron jobs. Okay, we're going to give you something to buy. There you go. Oh, I'm buying something. Yay. Now we got 99% happy people. Oh, well, we got to go back to make you happy again. We got to do this over and over again to make sure they're happy. Look at that. They're happy. Oh, no, they're sad again. No! They be sad. We got to make them happy. They got to be happy ones. They're not happy ones right now. Oh, we got to do something to make them happy. What are we going to do to make them happy, Gate? That's what I'm going to ask you. What are we going to do to make them happy? Oh, I know. We're going to hire somebody because people need jobs. So we're going to make them happy. We'll hire another field hand. Yay! I should make it harder. But I don't know. Hey, Darth Raven. Okay, hello, Darth Raven. How you doing? Yes, I'm thinking about making it harder. Now, how do you make it harder? You can't hire people unless you have houses. So if you need 4 people, you need 4 houses. So that means that you're never going to keep up with demand because you have to hire people to keep it going. Oh, this makes it so much more annoying. Pineapple, how's it going? So yes, we have to figure this out. Oh man, alive! This is nothing but nothing but a headache. Nothing but a headache. Oh man, alive! I wonder if that would make the game fun though. I really do. Would it be fun? Thank you for the coins, Pineapple and Gay. Appreciate it. So the question is, would it be fun? Thank you, Pineapple. Now, would it be more fun if you had that more difficult layer there, where you needed a house per employee, as well as so basically you're, if you want to grow the economy, you have to bring houses in, but you also have to employ people. Oh man, alive! Oh man, that's gonna make it tough. You got to employ people, as well as them be your buyers. Oh, how do we contradict that balance? Oh, that makes it for a juggling act. I wonder if I should do that as an expansion, though. Put the change up the whole economy. An update. Oh, by the way, we're changing the economy in this update. He won challenging, made it challenging. Oh man, alive! That's gonna be scope creep. Gotta love it. Oh man, I was almost ready for launch too, and here I am thinking about adding in the complexity. The complexities of the game. The complexities of the game. Oh my, it's so complex. Ah. All right. So should I? Oh, thank you for more coins. I should be considering making it complex and difficult. Because I mean, do you really want your unemployment to rise while you're working on your? I mean, it's easy to bring in employment though. Okay, now I'm going to give it that much. I mean, sadly, you can't readjust. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, my alive. Y'all twisted my arm. Okay, okay, okay. I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make it harder. I'll make it more difficult. I'll add the extra level of gameplay. Why? Because I'm insane. That's why. Let's see. Farm stand. No, I don't need to go. I need to go to talent agency. I need to hire another farmhand to farm more of that stuff. But now, because I don't like the way how things are working, I now have to spend funds to readjust. But that's okay. We can readjust. We can spend the money. We can't justify spending the money, but we're going to spend the money anyway. Roads don't cost anything. But the building movement does. All right, we just moved the buildings. Now we got to add roads. There we go. Now we just added a road. And then we have room for the corn harvest. I'm sorry, for the corn harvest. Listen to me. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to go into the seed store. We're going to buy some seed. We're going to buy some wheat. We're going to plant wheat. And then we're going to hire another field hand. Now, this is where the economy starts growing, right? Because I'm hiring people and we have people coming in and things are automated. So the farm stand's doing its thing. And everybody's all happy. And then we got houses over here. Then we got to make more houses. And then we got to, now I have room for a third crop if I build a third house. And here's the thing: every house you bring in, it brings in more demand. So not only are you worrying about demand, you're worrying about everything else that has to go on here. So it's a balancing act. It really is. It's a balancing act now. Because you're trying to keep them happy and you're trying to move the demand up. Now this shows us the store has corn and it has wheat on the. Well, it had corn. Doesn't have corn on the shelves anymore, but that's okay. Sounds like it. Hello, Keiko. Or is it Keiko? Like from Deep Space Nine. All right. Thank you for the coins, pineapple and gate. I appreciate it. All right. So let's see here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add on another layer here, I think. Okay. We have enough to test. So we're going to buy another house. Or can I, yeah, we can't justify a warehouse yet, but I can justify a third house, and that's going to be. Okay, we're going to try buying a house again. Okay, can move around. But obviously that doesn't let me move it though. So that doesn't really work, right? Okay. Let's try this. That's the camera to the house. So yeah, to the building that is being dropped. To the PC. The coast of the building should be this point. Period. All right. Because that feature doesn't work yet and we're working on fixing it. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have the same issue all the way out here on the East Coast. Wow, so we're having storms all over this country, huh? Interesting. Uh, that's not what I want to happen. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get out of build mode before it gets me in any more trouble. We do have to rotate the map. It looks like the buildings aren't attached. Oh, where are the Americans at in this whole sporting event thing? All right, so that's doing its thing. This is doing its thing. I mean, I have two things doing its thing, and I'm over here just watching now. Now a watching game because now we have the inventory for the. Oh, we need carrots. Oh, no one told me we needed carrots. Now we gotta go to the seed store and buy some carrots. We need to buy some carrots now. I forgot I added a house. Okay, well, fine. We'll add some carrots. Can I? Ooh, we can hire people too. Yay! Let's go to the talent agency and hire some people. Hire 2 field hands. There we go. Can I afford a warehouse? Because I think it's time for a warehouse. But I don't want to put a warehouse down until I know I can get buildings in. All right, that's a game plan. That's the game plan. Yep, we're going to extend the road out a little bit. We're going to put another road in. There we go. And let's rotate the map, make sure the road is all connected and everyone's all happy and hunky-dory. Yes, everyone's all happy and hunky-dory. Then we're going to put the warehouse right here. Where the hell is the... Can't even right-click to get out of the damn menu. I told it to give me right-click escape. You think it gave me that ability on all the menu items? No, because it didn't make a freaking class item out of all the damn menus. All right, so we go into the... real estate office. We're going to go and buy some buildings. Buy a warehouse. Okay, well, that just worked out just peachy, didn't it? Okay, we're gonna wait for the fix to come in so we can take care of that. But you know, I'll help. I'll help mine some, or not mine. I'm gonna help harvest all the carrots. So we're gonna harvest it all with the carrots. We're harvesting it all. We're harvesting it all. And my CPU usage is above 30%. Ha. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, it don't really bother me because all the computer does is this thing. So, whichever. Um, you know, its job is to stream, and it's pushing 30 megabits per second, which isn't bad because you know again I have 250 megabits down, so 30 megabits is just a fraction of what I have. Sorry, up. I have like 2.5 gigabits down. So what was that about pineapple? All I see is MX, 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 then apples and martinis. I don't understand. Sadly, I'm too literal. Too literal. Too literal for my own good. We're getting some carrots, though. We're doing the carrot thing. We're doing the carrot thing. All right, thanks, Gate. Thank you, Pineapple. We're doing the carrot thing. We're doing the carrot thing. We're doing the carrots. We're doing the carrots. We're farming the carrots. Yes, we're farming carrots. We're coding. We're doing things. Trying to fix everything and trying to come up with a solution. Instead, I'm coming up with ideas. Ideas up the wazoo. I got to remember the idea for this side, and I got to remember an idea for this side, and I got to keep myself ordered. Oh, yeah. I got two screens, two different projects going on, and I got ideas for both projects. No, not ages at all, Pineapple. I've only been working on it for about a week and a half. Well, yeah. It's work, but it's fun work. You know, I do a lot when I'm not on the stream, and then I do a lot when I'm on the stream, and then I do a lot when I'm on other streams chatting, and then I do a lot when I'm here, and I do a lot when I'm there, and I do a lot when I'm everywhere. I just do a lot everywhere and anywhere. Whatever I can do, I do. Whatever I can't do, I don't do. And I took a nap today, so I feel great. My 15-year-old yeah, now she's 15. My 15-year-old lost her handbook, and I don't know where I'm going to find it because her room is a disaster area. We're getting some corn. We're getting some corn. No, not corn. Carrots. We're harvesting it all with the carrots. See, we even have an inventory. So I can switch from carrots to corn. Now watch my inventory change. Go from carrots to corn. Check that out. I got corn now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got corn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Progress has been really fast. Compared to the other project, progress has been a lot faster. And don't get me wrong, the other project is pretty cool because I was able, like today, our clients don't have to sign up a DocuSign because we provide the services included with their subscription. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I'm building a business system on one side, or commercial system, whatever you want to call it, on one side, and I'm putting together a game on the other side. Isn't it fun to share? All right, let's see. Let's go to the farm stand and deliver. There we go. Now they have a whole bunch of stuff, and let's see. We have 6 farms, so that's 6 people working so far, and then there's 3 more working in the farm stand, so that's 9 people working. So I should be supporting nine houses right now. And I'm not, I'm not supporting 9 houses, so there's something going on here. And I shouldn't be able to walk out in this green area, but I am. Because it's not owned land, so I shouldn't be able to walk out in owned land. So that's another issue. All right. And you can't enter the houses because obviously you don't own the houses. But you can enter the talent agency. So on this block, got the talent agency. And then over here, you have the real estate office. Huzzah. We got real estate office here. And then we have the seed store. So we can go around and buy seeds. Seeds for everybody. Okay, yeah. Got seeds. Now the next step is to expand the farm because there's not enough room for anything here. So let's go to the real estate office and see about getting some more land. Because I need more land. I need more land, I said. I need more land. You're going to give me more land. There we go. My land. We got more land. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It expanded. Look at all this cleared area. Oh my goodness gracious. It's all clear. It's empty. We can build on it. Oh, I'm just going to cry. We're going to build on more land. It's so much land to build on. You son of a bitch, where'd my land go? I was all happy. I'm going to go into debugging mode, see what the hell happened. There we go. All right, so now we have more land. We got land! All right, so we're going to have to go and probably go into parity and start building the houses. So, oh wait, I can't build anything until, oh man, this sucks. Yeah, we're kind of stuck at the moment. How about here in the stock room? How are we doing with inventory? Oh, we need another shelf. Okay, yeah, we can add shelves. We can do shelves. We can definitely do shelves. Damn it. There we go. There we go. And they're all happy to be stocking the shelves. Because we need shelves because it's only supposed to only ever hold. There we go. Now we got happy shoppers. They're all happy. They're all happy. Look at them all happy. They're all happy. They're happy. They're happy. They're happy. Yes, they are. Look at them all go. They be happy. The shelves are stocked. Everybody's happy, and I'm going to leave now because I can't build anything. All right. Okay, so we're still waiting on 3B2 to do its job. Oh man, life takes a little bit of time, that's for sure. Just taking its time, and I'm thirsty. Thank you for the coins, Pineapple and Gate. I greatly appreciate them. Oh, that's so sad to see somebody lose their puppy. I'm so sorry for the loss of your puppy. Whoever lost your puppy. Look at the happy little terribly designed farmer. He's got like a big old pimple on his head. He's got a wart. Got a wart the size of San Diego. It's the size of Texas. How about Alaska? Just sitting here waiting. Hello, Kelly Fulton. How are you doing today? Yes, my farm is an autopilot. It took a little while to get there. I guess it took about a half an hour to get to autopilot. But I'm going to add another layer of difficulty to the game, though, so it takes longer to get to autopilot. So what I'm going to do is to balance it out. I'm going to add a little bit of pressure by putting houses in. Having houses to be employed, and I'm putting an unemployment level there, so that we know how many people need to be employed, and then we know that we are in a that we're in a crunch because we can't hire enough stockers or we can't hire enough drivers, to continue growing the economy, unless of course we bring in more housing. And that's going to make things a little more difficult. I think we're going to stick with basic housing for this. Yeah, so launch just going to have basic housing. But remember, though, with housing pressure, you have the pressure of housing, and then you have the pressure of having to feed those housing and having to give them their and meet all their demands, because they have a lot of demands and a lot of wants. And you have to figure out how to keep them all happy. They gotta be happy little people. They gotta be happy little buzzards. Let's see how the farm stand's doing. So the farm stand, one guy is keeping it all stocked. I mean, that's impressive. So I thought it would be like 1 to 5. I mean, if I really wanted to hire extras, I could do one for every 5. That's fine. But I mean, so far he's able to stock the entire store. But then again, there's not a lot of pressure on the store. There's not really much pressure on the store to keep things stocked. It's only 3 items and 3 houses, so really he only really needs 3 shelves, but he has a lot of inventory coming in, so there's some pressure there as well, and we don't have a warehouse in yet, so that creates some additional, that creates a little bit of pressure too. So I want to put the warehouse in. It's not a money issue. It's actually a game issue. Okay, we're gonna refresh and see if that solves the problem. Ghost Cam. I like how I named it Ghost Cam. Okay, let's go to the farm stand and buy a house. No, we're buying a warehouse. Did I say farm stand? We're going to real estate agency and buying a warehouse. So I really want the warehouse. Well, it's a little on the clunky side, but it's... And a lot of you're going to get sick moving this around, but it works. There we go. Now we got the warehouse. Down we want the warehouse. Then if you want to go into free cam mode, you can go in free cam mode. So you can move around in free cam mode if you wanted to. That's pretty sweet. I kind of like that. All right, so we have the warehouse. We have no shelves in the warehouse, but, you know, we got to put some shelves in. Okay, so we're going to move the wholesale counter. We're going to move the... Actually, wholesale counter is going to come over here, it looks like. There we are. Okay, so wholesale counter is going to sit there. And then this guy is going to sit over here. And then we're going to add shelves. Sort of add shelves. There we go. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Do, do, do. Adding the shelves. We got to hire people to work in here now. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta place the shelves, and we got to place them. We got to be careful where we put them. Placing the shelves is very important, because that's how we drive the business. Gotta drive the shelves to be able to be stocked. And stocked they may be. Stocking shelves is fun, but I'm not able to do it myself. I have to. See, this is actually one of the only buildings that has that specifically has what's the word I'm looking for? A need for staffing. All right, so we just went ahead and put all these put all these shelves in, and they're starting to stock up. And so we have to hire a couple of more people. Where the hell is the talent agency at? Okay, so we had to hire a driver for each store, at least. So the warehouse needs a stocker at the minimum. The farm stand needs a driver at the minimum. There we go. And so now we have drivers in place who are making deliveries and keeping the farm stand stocked and the warehouse stocked. And this allows us to know, when they're full and what's going on with their statuses. So that's good. Now we need to bring in another house because we don't have enough. All right. So, that's working, I guess. It's a little on the quirky side, but we're going to let's discuss. I want to add some extra pressure by limiting the job pull through houses. Can't hire anyone unless there's a house and each house produces one worker. What do you guys think of that one? Oh, no, nobody's answering, but that's fine. It's okay, Pineapple, I understand. Welcome back, Gate. So, what do you think of adding the extra pressure with the with the house? You know, so the house produces a buyer, right? But the house also produces an employee. And now, with that pressure of the employee, you also have to balance unemployment. Okay, so we have a house, right? The house produces economy. Okay, so this house actually has a person going out to the store, making a purchase, and then returning home with their purchase. Okay, so that creates a level of pressure. Okay, another level of pressure is that there's demand. Okay, so residents want corn. Oh, sorry, a carrot. They want corn and they want wheat. So every house produces one extra demand. Okay, well, you need to hire people to do work. So right now I have 10 people working right now. Okay, well, I only have 3 houses. So in order to get automation off the ground, you got to have housing available for people. So now you're balancing housing, you're balancing jobs, you're balancing workforce, you're balancing unemployment levels, and you're balancing needs and wants, all to keep the happiness meter at 100%. What do you think? Yeah, I like the idea of the mechanic. Okay, now I'm going to let it build this out, and then I'm going to I'm going to add this requirement. Okay, now we have a real dynamic here. It's like it's building it out. So it's like a 1-to-1 house worker, one shared pool. Um, yes. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm not gonna make it like I'm not gonna get too granular because I don't want this to be like a housing sim or a or another another level sim. I'm just trying to balance the gameplay out, so it makes it that you want to play the game, versus you're in automation now and it's just whatever blah, you know. I want people to come in for a reason to play. The challenge is there, and you have to really balance it out. Until you get to a point where you're able to keep adding on, and get hiring employees, and hiring employees, and that's when I add in more demand. And that's where the expansions come in. The expansions will create more demand levers and more more demand levers, more requirements for more for varied crops, varied demand for the need the need to bring in more employees, and the need to balance the housing all over again. So once you have everything working as a running machine, and you want to add more, or you want to change the neighborhood up, or you want to do something to design, you have to rebalance the economy and stuff. I might even, for an expansion, put in city services, and then do something with like the city services expansion. I think that'll be pretty fun too. Adding on another layer of complexity to the game. So now you're so as people become unhappy, the crime rate increases. And then and then they start firing and riot, starting fires and setting riots and stuff. I think that's going to be fun too. Um, Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna make it strict. It's like, so basically, it's gonna be at a 1-to-1 for happiness for jobs. So if someone doesn't have a job, their pressure is on to directly affecting happiness, and the ones are being weighted, and oh, this is gonna be great. Oh man, alive! This is gonna make the game so much harder, but I think it's gonna make it more enjoyable too at the same time. Um. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh my gosh. La 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 la. What mirror where? Yep. Who could that pretty girl be? Such a pretty voice, such a pretty do 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 do. I should really play music. I was looking into piping music before, but there wasn't really many options to pipe music. So because I need royalty-free music, so I need to pipe music. That. Oh, you know what? I got this friggin' soundboard here. I can pipe music from my PC and pipe it right into the soundboard. Duh. That's why I have a soundboard. Hey. Now, what can I pipe that won't get me in trouble? Let's see something. I wonder if I'm gonna go to this as let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I have no idea how it's going to sound, but we'll do it. What the hell? It's royalty free and it's music. That's jazzy. I kind of like the jazzy. All right, so where the hell is the no. 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 Oh, yeah. Should be this one. Nope. Maybe this one. Nope. Maybe this one. Oh, wait a second. It could be this one. Ha ha! Look what we got! Yeah, we got some tunes jazzed into it now. I forgot I had this piping thing over here. Yeah. Soundboards are awesome for a reason. And you can hear the richness of the music because it's playing on an actual sound card and not on the onboard stuff. All right, so they were pool, draws from pool, employees still shop, pool size. Okay. I think it's because I was away for a while, and that's how it turns itself off. All right, so it's doing its thing. So let's see. Let's design this here. I plan on expansion and bringing apartment buildings and multi-unit housing. Yeah, you know, I wonder if I do like Boston. Boston, I know I don't have boxes up, but if you join me in my Discord, you can see here in chat. Oh yeah, you can actually enjoy this music. It's nice and soothing. It's jazzy. I like it. All right. Oh man, alive. How about in the house? There
Hello?
is an. Hey, Boston! How's it going?
Oh, not you. Hello?
Hello. Oh, hello.
Oh, there he is.
Here I am. Yes.
I just was I was scrolling by and I heard you say that.
Yeah.
I
My
was,
my Discord
I was,
streams it.
out, I was out walking the fucking streets and I'm on the phone over here with Texas and I'm walking the fucking streets and I heard you say, "Oh, you can call me." I'm like, "Ah, fuck it, let's go call him, Texas."
Texas should join us too in Discord. That'll be fun.
Yeah, he's on my other phone.
Okay.
So that's getting some progress, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're adding in some extra pressure.
Yeah.
So let's see. How about in the house, single family house? There is an attribute that states how many employees and how many workers that
He's got to slow down, man.
building produces. Who? Me? Okay, I'll slow down.
No, him.
Oh, yeah.
He's way the fuck ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, well, you know, you gave him carte blanche.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was going to take it like that.
Ahem.
All right. Right,
Yeah.
Texas?
That's something out, not me. How about it?
Yeah.
I am out of not all of it.
Yeah, that
Texas.
you gave him carte blanche, so he went in like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah. I told him last night, man, you got to fucking slow down. Slow down. No, it's all good. It's all good. Told him today, too, on the phone. He called me on fucking IG. I said, dude, you got to fucking slow down. Oh no, I'm just looking. I'm just looking. He wants to build all kinds of fucking computers and everything else. It's great.
Uh, uh,
He'll listen to you, but he won't listen to me.
you gotta realize that his friends are.
Right? 30 years of friendship. He should listen to you. What do I do? Lose him? Still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I know he should, but the thing is that he doesn't. He does his own thing. He's
Right.
that that's the reason when we when my company can afford to hire him, he's a he stays home.
Right.
His job's coming up with ideas because he can make he comes up with amazing ideas that will work.
Right.
Requires requires funding, but they'll work.
Right.
Grant he doesn't come out with the full plan for him, but he comes up with enough to make it work.
Yeah.
And I'm fine. I'm fine with ideas if I can, if I have the resources to back them up and turn them into reality.
True. True.
I'm also, the type of person to want to, but then again, I've owned many businesses. I failed many businesses. I closed many businesses. I've made money. I've lost money.
Right.
So this is years of failure. Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what advice to give you, because it's your money, or your investors' money, whatever.
Yep.
But bottom line is it's a it's a fine line to cross when you have to entrust that kind of funding to somebody.
Right. I don't think you'll screw me over.
No,
but
no, not intentionally.
right.
Not intentionally at all. What'll happen is, he's, like many people, if they come from, from lack and they have abundance in front of them, they end up blowing through it, and before they know it, they're back to lacking again. There isn't that that level of seasoning and understanding at that point.
Right.
Okay, and sadly he's never experienced abundance before, so great abundance before where he's able to fight to keep it. So
Right.
so he doesn't have that in his toolbox.
Yeah. And I think that's why he brought you in on it.
If he listens to me, but so far, he keeps saying, "Oh no, we're not going to do what road rage says." We're going to do this because I know it's going to make money. Well, there's a difference between knowing if it's going to make money or knowing what actually will make money. You, you can do things, with no money to make it work, and then when you have
Right.
money, you can invest the money to make it better.
Yep.
And yeah, if you have investments dollars and you still want to operate on shoestring as possible so you can survive while it works. And I keep saying, putting the requirement in for city water, it's not going to, putting the requirement in for city water, putting a requirement in to be located in a certain area, you know, it's going to drive up the property prices.
Right.
I can tell you right now that in my neighborhood there's a nice 4-bedroom house for sale. For like three something. Totally remodeled. The problem is it's septic and well water, and because it's septic and
Yeah.
well water, he won't look at it. He won't even consider it.
Oh.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with well water. I
No, there's
mean,
not. I love fucking well water, man. It's nice and cold all the time.
I have well water. Yeah, right now, my well water tested for some impurities. So I need a filtration system.
Yeah.
But I can't afford a filtration system, so so we don't drink it. We cook with it and we shower
Right.
with it because it's safe to shower and cook with. We just don't
Yeah.
drink it.
Right. What if you
And
dump? What if you dump bleach down it? They say you can dump bleach down them and fucking it clears out everything.
I'm not venturous enough to dump something down my well and pray it works because I don't end up destroying my pump. You know,
Yeah. Them
you,
fucking things ain't cheap.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just hoping I can keep, I can keep everything operational until I get a serious income again, and then I'll be able to afford to upgrade things.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
my house would be much further along if I wasn't laid off last year. That really sucked. You know,
Yeah,
I
it did.
I I finally landed a position where I was making I was making like 120 a year. Like
Yeah.
in many respects, like it's not a whole load of money, but in other respects, it puts you right dead center of middle class.
Right.
Okay, it felt good to be able to have all my bills paid. It felt good to be catching up on the on the what's it called? On my on the collections accounts. It felt good to be to become responsible. It felt good that my electric bill was paid way in advance. It felt good that my gas bill was paid way in advance. Okay, all those things felt great. What sucked was losing the position and then slowly losing out on everything.
Right.
That's what hurt.
That does suck. You still got your CDL?
No, I can't pass the physical because of my back.
Yeah, that sucks.
I can't lift more than 10 pounds to be able to open the doors. You need to be able to lift 60 pounds, and to be able to pull on the fifth wheel release, you
Yeah.
have to be able to lift 110 pounds to pull on that fifth wheel release.
Yeah.
Believe me, when I went up for the functional capacity exam,
Yeah.
the guy asked me what my pain level was. I kept telling him it's 0, and I kept pushing myself, and I
Yeah.
mean sweat was dripping off me. So you knew I was in pain.
Yeah.
And then he checked my blood pressure. It was 190 over 140.
Damn.
Yeah, the guy stopped me immediately, and he said, we're gonna let you rest here for 5 minutes. If your blood pressure doesn't go down, we're going to take you to the hospital. So the blood pressure dropped, and he's like, okay, good. How much pain were you really in? Because you failed the test. I said 9. He's like, you really want to go back to work? I'm like, yeah. I was making 100. I was making about 125 a year. I mean, I wanted to go back to that job so bad because when I returned, they were going to move me over to instead of gasoline and diesel,
Yep.
I would have been delivering and transporting oh, what is that stuff called? It's not it's not liquid propane, but it's very similar.
Nitrogen,
Huh?
nitrogen,
No.
nitrogen.
No, it's
Oh,
not if they put in gasoline. And and it's just as cold as liquid propane. Um and and if it comes out it burns you. But they pay out at like at the time they were paying $40 an hour.
wow,
Plus overtime.
wow.
And they would have kept my schedule the same, so I would have worked what would I work? I would have worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And
Right.
so on Saturday and Sunday I would receive time and a half, and then I would receive straight time for the other days. So I was working. Let's see, it was 14 hours on Monday, 16 hours on Wednesday, 14 hours on Friday, 16 hours on Saturday, 14 hours on Sunday. So I was working 74 hours straight time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Texas, right, Texas? Sounds like all them hours you're fucking working.
And then I received, and then, this is if I was able to go back, which I wanted to go back so bad. And then it would have been 14 and 16 at time and a half.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
So what was he doing?
Hauling gas.
Oh yeah, I got a buddy of mine hauls gas right now for $25 an hour up here.
Yeah, he was making like 40, almost 40.
Yeah, well, if I can, if I didn't get hurt because it wasn't, again, it wasn't gas. It was some kind of specialized stuff that was dangerous, more dangerous than gas and diesel. So my weekly pay before taxes would have been like $3,500 a week.
Yeah, it's still a hazmat.
Still hazmat, still tanker, but $3,500 a week instead of $2,300 a week. I would have taken it.
Fucking right.
Those are numbers you can't cry about.
Hell no, man. Hell no. But all the time you fucking put into going to school and fucking doing whatever and getting your hazmat license and shit, it's like it was a waste of your time when the doctors do that to you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and don't get me wrong. There was 2 years over the road. After you get your 2 years safe driving over the road, then you're eligible to become one of the elite drivers, which is like
Right.
Diesel, gas, or I could have switched over to flatbeds and went into heavy hauling.
Right.
Hauling doubles and triples with hazardous material.
Yeah.
Although all those more dangerous jobs pay you a lot more.
Right.
People say there's no money in trucking. Well, there's no money in trucking if you're not willing to do the work and if you're not willing to obtain the endorsements. When I was driving for MCT and I was over the road, the drivers told me why do I even bother to have a hazmat and tanker? It's not worth it with the company. I said, it's worth it to me.
Right.
They said they're like, why? I said, well, number one is there's only 10 tanker, 10 hazmat and tanker drivers in this company. Okay, out of us 10 drivers, who do you think they're going to call to pick up hazmat loads? Okay, I'll tell you, they deadheaded me 300 miles to pick up a hazmat load because they had no drivers available. Okay, so while you guys sitting here twiddling your thumbs, I'm working.
Right.
You're not making money if the wheels aren't turning.
That's true.
And they're like, well, it only pay an extra $25. Was it worth it? You're sitting here and I'm going back out to work. When's your next load? Oh, we don't know. We haven't been dispatched out yet. Why do you have a load? Because it's a hazmat load. See ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
I showed up. I was at the yard for my 10-hour reset. I went inside. Took a shower, talked to the guys, and they're all crying because they had no loads to go on, and they're like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I got a load in the morning. Where to? XYZ hazmat load. You told me it wasn't worth it. Well, you guys enjoy sitting here not getting paid. I'm going back out.
Right.
Tell me the extra $25 isn't worth it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't care about the extra 25. I cared about being on the road and moving along. Okay, and because I had my hazmat, because I had my TWIC, and because I had my doubles and triples, and I had my tankers, I was able to write my own ticket after 2 years of driving driving that low pay.
Right.
So I went to tanker driving. Like I said, $2,300 a week. I was very happy. I was living in my car, but I was very happy.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah. Bob can tell you too. I was living in my car because I couldn't find any place close enough to work to live.
Oh, you were with your wife then, right?
No, no, we were never married. No, no, we weren't together then. No, no. I was renting a room for my brother in Philly, and I fell asleep and almost drove off the bridge.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's when I moved into my car.
All right.
I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be an unidentified whatever in the Delaware River.
Right.
That had me more scared than anything.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
74 hours, working 74 hours a week is no joke, especially when you're driving.
Oh yeah.
And I was driving dangerous, dangerous substances, gasoline, diesel, flammable. I mean, that stuff, it, is scary. One night I'm driving, it was raining. I was fully loaded with gasoline, and the roads were slick, and I'm coming up to this light, and I'm starting to slow down. But my trailer, my trailer jackknifed on me, and was swinging around on my left side, and and instead of stopping at the light, I slammed on the hammer, and to gain control of the trailer.
Wow.
Yep, they the safety guy dinged me what was it, for the red light infraction. I said, yeah. Rewind the video. Look right there. What do you see in that what do you see in that window there? And with my reaction, and he's like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "Yeah." What would you do? So that cleared up my write up because it was a choice of A or the choice of B, and I chose B. Because A was not going to happen. You there, boss, and I lose you?
No, I'm here. I'm texting Bob. Bob just texted me.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so B would if A happened, we wouldn't be having this conversation now, would we? Driving's scary. It can be scary, especially when the condition's just right and you're hauling the right material. Can you imagine if I wasn't looking at my if I wasn't paying attention to my side mirrors, my California mirrors?
Yeah, right.
I would have been in deep trouble then. Because
Fucking guy's too much.
huh?
He's trying to buy a fucking game. He got a game for a fucking $1.
What's for $1?
A game. Hold on. This fucking guy is killing me.
Who?
Kevin.
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, you want to buy this game for $1, but you don't have a fucking dollar.
Well, I mean, he needs to really worry about paying the bills and them buying stuff all the time. Like I said, King of the Candy Store. He prioritizes his wants over what's really necessary. But it's his personality. It's how he is.
Right? I get a kick out of him. He makes me fucking laugh.
The what?
He makes me fucking laugh.
Yeah, he does. He makes sense with what he wants to do, but then the shiny things come up. And he doesn't maintain the discipline because the shiny thing's there, and this dopamine hit. Oh, look, shiny thing. I want it. Dopamine. Oh, I got it. Oh, isn't it pretty? I love it. Okay, let me put it down. Oh, look, dopamine hit. Okay, let me get it. It's part of ADHD.
I think AI all over is acting up, bro. It's crazy.
The what?
AI.
How is it acting up?
Everybody's having problems with it.
Oh, I'm not having any.
A couple of people are today, he's having trouble with it.
Well, it depends how you communicate with it and what instructions you give it and what you expect out of it.
Right.
I mean, if I sat here and told AI to develop this whole game for me, do you think it would develop the game exactly how I have it right now?
Hold on. That guy just messaged me back.
Grok
I told him to give me a
is awful,
price
and
on
so
the
is
whole
Gemini.
fucking store.
Yeah, Grok and Gemini. I haven't really utilized them, but I mean, I'm sure they could meet my purposes. Just like Copilot. Copilot's crappy for the most part. But if you give it bits and pieces and well, it isn't just lower tier AI. It's it's um it's what you're locked out of. What capabilities they're given the they're given the engine. Okay, or what features and capabilities are given the model. Okay, but depending on the job, okay, it does a good job. Okay, I mean, it all depends on what you want to do and what you need done. Would I trust Copilot to help me with college research papers? Absolutely not. My school actually invested in Owl AI for helping graduates do research. Have assistance with their research papers. So we're able to get the material we need to be able to create our research papers or write our research papers.
Hey, little baby.
Oh, because I don't have the button down.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, in Discord I have a button for push to talk, so I can talk to my audience without interrupting conversation in Discord.
Right.
I know that is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And then I control the Discord audio so that people can't hear the what's the word I'm looking for? Can't override the the conversation doesn't override my voice.
Right.
And it also helps control the what's the word I'm looking for? Control the audience a little bit, and of course, the audience, it also helps with echo because if you're on my stream and you hear me talking all the time, you hear the echo effect constantly. This new game is going to be nice, or this new feature is going to be nice. It's going to add just another level of complexity. You know, I don't want to go too far in the game though, or too far in the complexity in the game. You know, because too much pressure makes the game unplayable. But just the right amount of pressure makes you want to come back. You got to balance it.
Boston.
Hey, I hear Tex again. Texas should join us in chat.
In Boston.
Texas, join us. Oh, I got to send Texas an invite, don't I? I don't even think he has access to the channel.
I just shit myself.
Oh, it would help if I was friends with Texas. Let me go into here. And let me find him. Oh. Texas isn't friends with me, but he's in my server. Okay. He can join us in here if he wanted to.
You're not friends with him, but you want to.
He's in the server, but he didn't accept my friend request yet.
He said you haven't accepted his friend request yet.
But he has access to the Red Rage production server.
Discord, right?
Yeah, Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, Discord.
Yeah.
He said he already accepted it.
It said that we're not friends on here.
Yeah, I'm in Bob's Live right now.
Oh, he's live?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to end my stream then because he's live. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Issy
heading over there.
Kopnick. All right, I'll be there in a minute. Hey, Issy Kopnick, how's it going? Yes, we're adding a new feature to the game. We're gonna have the houses produce which are currently producing buyers. Well, it's also gonna produce employees. So now the houses produce one buyer and they produce one employee. So you can't have automation unless you have enough houses, and if you have enough houses, you have to produce enough demand. And of course, there's always the inevitable financial crunch. So you have to do a lot of manual work to get the bounce going. So it can become a bit of a headache because you're always working towards getting them, getting your townspeople to be as happy as possible. That's the name of the game. Really is building a successful town. Yes, I know you see little squares and rectangles and stuff because I haven't spent time on the graphics yet. I want to get the gameplay mechanics down right, and then once the gameplay mechanics are down, then I'll work on the next step. So this guy's running back and forth just with wheat. I'm gonna have to hire another. See if I was really, if I was really playing the game. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 9, 9? No, 2, 4, 6. I have six employees here. I have 3 in the farm stand, and I have 1 in the warehouse. So that's 10 employees. So I should have 10 houses built. And as you can tell, 10 houses here would just about would never fill the starting game area. So it would take a while to gain the funds necessary to build out this far into the map. With the new mechanic. It's quite doable. You can't buy your way into like getting that far in the game. You just have to, you just got to play it out. And that's part of playing the game. You got to play it out. You know, when this new when this new dynamics finished, I'm going to test. I'm going to test a little bit with the pressure in my current game. Oh no, no, I'm going to have to start a new map because this is going to greatly affect the gameplay as it stands. And I'm out of liquid. I'm out of liquid. I need my iced tea. I need my iced tea. That's what I get. I'm punished myself. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Add to the top of the to-do list a conversion tool for PDF to HTML. The All right, there we go. Okay, so let's see here. Oh wow, they did it. Okay, adding apartments later is a one-time line data row. Labor pool. And then we have the happiness. Okay, all right, let's test it out. This should. And let's restart. Let's see what we got. Okay, so add the road. Here we go. Now we gotta add the gotta add a house. You know, we gotta add a house. And there we go. All right, so we built the house. Now we need to buy a seed store. Let's go buy ourselves a seed store. Seed store. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we got the seed store. Now what do we have to buy now? Yep. Now we gotta buy a crop. Okay, and we have no employees. We have no demand. Now we got to go in and buy a farm stand. Okay, we'll put the farm stand right here in front of the house. Hey, what the hell was all that? There we go. They just appeared out of nowhere. I should have thought that through a little more. And when I get 40, I can afford to move the... Oh, I can. Okay, good. Move the seed store now because... No, rotate them. Really? There we are. Okay. I'm still in build mode, damn it. There we are. There we are. Okay. Now we're out of build mode. Now we can continue harvesting and stuff. I'll rotate again. Rotate again. That looks like it was the normal setup. Okay, so yeah, I'm making the town extremely tight. Alright, and since I don't really have any viewers, I'm gonna go and jump ship and join my friend's little channel here. Alright, everyone, it's good seeing you all. See you all on the flip side.